my next trick, I need the spectator to pick 2 cards from the center of the pack. Go ahead and touch 2 of them. Let's say you want these 2 cards. Once you have remembered both cards, we're going to take them and cut them roughly into the center of the pack, and by giving the cards one more quick shuffle, we can't really keep track of the cards. Now, as you might have noticed, there are 2 cards on the table since the beginning of this trick that are yours. No, I'm just kidding. They are the 2 red aces. Okay, the ace of hearts and the ace of diamonds will help me in a second to find your cards. Before we do that, I just want to show you something interesting using the 2 red aces. Now watch the first ace, the ace of hearts. As I'm giving the cards a little wave, it turns around. And of course, this is not just a coincidence. I can make it happen with the ace of diamonds too, in slow motion. As I'm giving the cards a little wave, it becomes facing down. Now this happens as I'm giving the cards this type of wave, because as I'm doing this, I'm doing something sneaky. However, let's do it again. Since we already have them facing down, let's change them back facing up. Watch the first one. It might be the ace of diamonds that turns around. Oh, it is a king of diamonds. By any chance, was the king of diamonds one of your selections? It was? Okay, great. This means the second ace, that might be the ace of hearts, becomes the 5 of diamonds, and I think that I just found the 2 selections of yours. So here is the explanation for this trick. Now this is actually a very simple and fun trick to perform, since it is kind of based on a single move that I will teach you in a moment. To start off, you're gonna place 2 cards on the card mat, which usually are going to be the jokers, but since I noticed that I removed them from this pack, I'm using the 2 red aces. At the beginning, you don't show them actually to the spectators, you just leave them on the card mat. Then you ask the spectator to pick 2 cards, let's say the 4 of hearts and the jack of diamonds. And using any method you wish, you control them to the top of the pack. In my performance, I used something I already taught on my channel. I think it is called the strip shift. So if you want to learn it, go ahead and search it on my channel. However, at the end, you should be left with both selections on top of the pack. Now, as you go back to your 2 cards, you're gonna catch a break underneath the 2 selections. Okay, usually I just riffle and catch a break underneath 2 cards. Now, you introduce the ace of hearts, the ace of diamonds, and as you square them up, you lift up at your break, so now you are here with 4 cards. Okay? And you place the pack, this is very important, to your side, because at the end you're gonna spread. However, once you're here, you're gonna say, before I find your selections, I want to show you something with the aces. You peel the first one, move it to the bottom, and now re-grip the seemingly 2 cards. In a moment, the secret move will look something like this. You're in this position, and these 2 fingers, your middle finger and ring finger, are just gonna push all the cards underneath the ace of hearts on top of the ace of diamonds. Okay? And your thumb is gonna apply a little bit of pressure so the ace of hearts stays in place. So the only cards that are moving are these 2 cards. So here, one more time. You're here, and from the bottom, you apply a little pressure with your thumb, and these 2 fingers, middle and ring, just pull them back on top of the ace of diamonds. Okay? So just take these cards and try them yourself. Okay? Try that, it is very simple. You're here, and do this. Now, of course, sometimes the cards won't be square, and that's the reason why you wave the cards as you do that, because as you're waving the cards, you cover the 2 cards coming from here to here, and at the same time you have time to square up, as you can see. Once you're here, take the ace of hearts, put it to the bottom, and you're gonna do the exact same move again. You're here, as you wave it, do this, and square it up. I usually square it up by just having my index finger on top of here, and it is square. Now you're half done, you square them up, and now you have to turn around the pack like so. To make this happen, I say to the spectator that this trick works because I'm waving the cards. And as I'm saying I'm waving the cards, I will do it. And I do this move as I'm waving. Okay, so I secretly turn around the pack. So I have done the changes, they are both facing down, and I say, this works because I'm waving the cards, because something sneaky is happening, or something like that. And now the cards are facing down again. However, when I do the changes now, they will become their selections. So again, peel the first card, and say, watch the first card, it might be the ace of diamonds. Do the change. Okay, this is the exact same move, and it becomes a jack of diamonds. And do it one more time with the top facing down card. As you're waving, do this, square it up, and you're done. Immediately after you have showed the second selection, what I do is I take both cards and I place the 4 of hearts in this case square on top of the pack and spread the pack so I end up clean. And this is basically the explanation for this effect. It is based on a single move that is basically pushing the 2 cards underneath 1 card flush on top of the other card. This is the only move you have to practice. Once you can do that, you can perform this effect. This is a very fun, simple, yet effective and visual effect that I really hope you enjoyed. If you did so, go ahead and leave a thumbs up and comment in the comment section below. That's it. I'll see you next time.